Okay, so we got a push mower here. It's not even a walk behind, it's just a regular little push mower. And he gave me a list of things he wants done to it. So we'll, it's basically a tune-up, but he, wanted new hoses and different things. So we'll go through all that and get this thing running for him, get it back to him. He wants a new blade. So just a regular tune-up is basically what he wanted, but he listed it all out. Needs an air filter. So in order to get to the hoses that he wants changed out, we're going to have to take the air cover off and a couple of nuts to the carburetor. This is all the EPA vent stuff. Okay, I think I got my camera settings mixed up. So I've taken the tank off, off the top, and I'm not really sure where we're left off, but this is the vent, the EPA vent stuff. So I'm just running hoses from the gas tank because your gas tank has to vent. So the hose that was originally on it, if I can find it, had ripped off, it's broken. So we'll put a new one in there. But we're gonna have to fish it in kind of like we do on a chainsaw. So we'll put a little point there so we can get it into the hole. Okay, so we got the hose pushed into the hole there. Just had to kind of twist it in. So now we'll put the gas tank back in. I think this is where I got my recording messed up. And then this will go right here. Okay, we'll replace the bolt that holds the gas tank in. We'll replace the fuel line. I'm gonna have to cut it off. It's not gonna come out. I'm going to put a little WD-40 on that to loosen it up a little bit. Twisting it helps. Get it on. Okay, now we're going to put the crankcase vent tube back in. Okay, so this one didn't have a tank fuel filter. Some push motors have a fuel filter that comes right out of the bottom where the fuel line comes out or attaches to. This one didn't have one, so we're going to put a inline fuel filter in there. All right, I think I got the camera so you can see it. We're going to put the vent tube in. To the air filter housing. And then we'll put the air filter housing onto the carburetor. Okay, once we have the housing on, then we're going to put the crankcase vent on. Okay, now we're going to make sure all our linkages up here are free. We don't want anything dragging on those hoses. So then I'm going to zip tie this one. That's the vent line, just to keep it away from the governor and the linkages. Okay, so we're going to pull the rope until one of the valves is up and one of the valves is in. Okay, so all right, that one's in, this one's out. All right, so we'll check at 4 to 7 thousandths. 4 goes in. 7's real tight, so I'm going to leave it. It's fine. Okay, so that one's in, that one's out. Check the 4. 4 goes in. Oh yeah, 7 does not. Okay, so the valves are good, so we can put that back on without making any adjustments. That's fantastic. The gasket looked good. Alright, so now we got a spark plug, a new one we'll put on. We'll check the gap, 30 to 35. So 30 goes in. 35 does not. We'll put this in either by hand or with the socket, but we won't use the ratchet until we get it all the way down. That way we won't strip it. Okay, I believe they had the wrong spark plug in there, which happens a lot. People put the wrong spark plug in. Gotta be careful. If it's too long, it'll start hitting that. When the piston comes in, it'll hit the piston. Okay, so now we're going to change out the blade. Okay, so I got the new blade. I am going to check the balance to make sure it's balanced okay. Sometimes these will come in off balance. Okay, so when you put the blade in and you want the blade, the cutting edge down and the fan up. Okay, so I'm going to start it, let it warm up a bit, and then we'll change the oil. Okay, this one has an oil drain plug, but there's absolutely no way to get that to work, so we'll just have to dump this over like we do everything else. I'm going to use 10W30 oil. It says it right on the side of the machine in this case. Okay, so it's full. So that's all there is to a complete service on a lawnmower, push mower. So I'll wash it now and get it back to the customer. So if you'll click this up next box, it'll take you to a video where I was working on something. So I hope this video helps you work on your equipment under the shade tree. Thanks for watching.